Hello, so today we are going to do free state somatics, and this is something that I feel deeply passionate about, being Korean American, being Asian American, because I'm convinced that there isn't a single Asian American who doesn't understand what free state feels like. And I'm convinced that there actually isn't a single American person who doesn't understand what a free state feels like. And if they don't understand what a free state feels like, then they're just in denial about it. And the reason why I feel so passionate about free state somatics is because once I recognized what really works for me, it really felt like I unlocked something, something magical, because I know that I can't think my way out of a freeze state, and nobody can really reason their way out of it, you know. I mean, people have their methods and their steps and things, and I have found that somatics has been my method, because it's just a really easeful, gentle, paint by numbers way to get myself out of freeze state, aka trauma state, aka I don't fucking feel like it, aka I'm frozen in bed, aka I'm crying, aka SOS, aka help, aka my body is in high alert, 911, the most vulnerable you could ever feel, the most isolated you could ever feel. And I make these videos, and I went off of social media so that I could retain my vulnerability to the best of my ability right now. Right now we're nearing the end of 2024, and retaining my vulnerability by whatever means necessary just feels like the thing I want to do. So I'm gonna walk people through it with my voice, and it's actually something that I had to do for myself today. And what I find it does for me is that it helps me just get to the next step. We're not trying to solve all of the world's problems today, right? When we're in freeze state, when we're in that isolated, oh my dear God, I don't even know what to do next. All we're trying to do is get to the next step. I'm gonna sneeze. Thank you. So if you're watching this video, you can skip to minute 4:15 to jump right into the lesson. So let's say you're in freeze state and you're like, holy fucking shit, I don't know what to do, and you're laying in bed. What you can start to do is you can rock side to side, and by rocking side to side, I mean swaying like a fish, side to side in bed. And maybe you'll feel a little maniacal, or maybe you'll feel a little mad scientist, maybe you'll feel a little bit like a maniac, and you can even be clasping your hands together because you're feeling so frozen. Maybe you're gripping yourself here, and and you're just like swaying side to side. Anything that can just get your body moving in bed, right? Swaying. Everybody here knows how much I love to do the rocking side to side, so you're going to want to mimic that in bed, and you'll find that that already kind of breaks the seal. If that is feeling like too much, then you can just start with the ankles while laying in bed. You can start with the ankles by moving the ankles all the way to the right in one direction, all the way to the left in one direction, and repeating that all the way to the right in one direction, all the way to the left in one direction. Moving the toes towards you, moving the toes away from you, and then alternating. And then from there, circling your ankles however they need to go. And you're just circling those ankles in bed. And that's in your free state, circling those ankles. And you will find that that's enough to break the seal. And break the seal in your mind, break whatever is going on for you, that freak out zone, and keep doing that. That alone in itself has been enough to help me. Yeah, so even if that means that it helps you breathe, it makes the tears flow, circling the ankles, and then back to all the way one direction, taking a breath in and out, and then all the way the next direction, taking that breath in and out, and then swaying side to side, circles with your feet and your ankles. Yeah. And then if you've seen my other videos, you know about the hip while in Shavasana, while laying horizontally on your back, swaying those hips side to side in bed and doing that for as long as it feels good, swaying side to side. And by then, what usually happens for me, what I'm hoping what will happen for you, is the seal will be broken and you'll be out of that holy fucking shit free state. I don't know how, and you'll be ready to flop on over to your belly, and you'll be able to get into a child's pose. And you can then do some hip stretches back and forth in your child's pose. You'll be able to do some spinal waves. You'll be able to cat-cow on all fours, whatever you're able to do with your belly facing the bed at this point, and that being able to get you into the forward momentum that then gets you out of bed. Sometimes I'm then able to, bring that motion into my neck. By then I'm feeling a lot more activation in my body, and then I'm able to stand. Then I'm out of freeze state. I'm like, okay, wow, I was able to shake off whatever that terror zone was, right? The PTSD memory, the absolute free state. And I have so much compassion for how free state feels. I really get it. And it is super real. Those memories get stored in our bodies, and it gets super locked in there. And there's no thinking our way out of it. I mean, that is never worked for me. You know, dialing up a friend just feels so impossible when you're in that place. And this is where my feet and my ankles have just been like my saving. I'm gonna say the cheesy thing, right? My saving grace. They've been like my secret weapon. And this too. I like to beat this against my chest. So I recommend singing bowls. To also break the stale energy. And there you go. That is free state somatics for you. And I am sorry for any of the trauma that you've ever been through in your life. I have compassion for it. And especially for all the children of immigrants and the immigrant parents out there. I'm holding space for you. I see you. I do. Shovel sees you too. Hi, Shovels. XOXO, if this helped, let me know. They say like, comment, and subscribe. I don't really know what that means. So I guess do that, and feel free to Venmo tip me if this meant anything to you. Feel free to subscribe to my Patreon, where I can write to you and send you more things and invite you over to my place in person, you know? Okay.